Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are starting a challenge campaign, Auxilia only, with the House of Julii and with very hard difficulties and in the OG Rome Total War. And about the rules, so basically I can only use Auxilia units in battles. I will also add Peasants to that, so that I can build city garrisons from Peasants if I need to, and also move population between cities with those peasants. Also, I can only have one general in an army, and additionally there can be only one reinforcing army in a battle. So basically 2 family members only per battle, and other units must be auxilia. And peasants are meant for only garrison purposes and population moving purposes, so I cannot build armies out of peasants and move out with them. And additionally, I cannot use diplomatic cheese. I will take short campaign as the victory conditions, but let's see how the campaign goes if I will continue playing after getting those 15 provinces and Gaul has been wiped out. But without further ado, let's begin the campaign.
I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too, even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Okay, so basically, so begins the bloody business of the day. So, first things first, let's disband all army units. And since before the Marian reforms we can only get Cavalry Auxilia, I need to get the cities too. I guess this is minor city, as fast as possible. So the buildings will be geared for that. Population growth and practically no taxes. Same goes for Ariminum. And then let's see, having a bit of trade there, here a bit less, so we have merchant here, it will be better used there. At the same time I think this guy, Bibius Julius, is better governor than Quintus Julius, so let's get him there. And since our faction leader doesn't have all of the units ready at this moment, I think we are not going to assault, but let's have the enemies come to us. Oh, I think I have a diplomat somewhere. Perhaps it should be put to good use.
I shall speak with them at once.
Oh, no. I think we want to have some treaties with Germanians. That settlement should fall next turn. This is growing quite nicely. Actually, I should have disbanded the town what's in Arretium. I also considered if mercenaries could be thought to be Auxilia units, but eventually decided against it. Perhaps mercenaries only will be an interesting campaign at some point, but not at this point. They're actually standing quite long before breaking. That was a bit of a surprise. I thought they would be breaking from the first impact. Okay, luckily it was the enemy general instead of ours. Okay, and capturing this settlement was a good thing. And I dearly hope that these Gauls are not planning on causing any troubles. Okay, good.
Waiting your command. You are mistaken. Without delay.
I think Flavius Julius will be a good deterrent for any Gaul attacks here. So I think next turn the city will grow. And we don't actually... Well, let's keep those barracks because... Well, we should. And here we still need to wait for some turns. I think that well, okay, let's go with stables. Okay, good news. Oh, perhaps I should have begun the construction of stables already, but in 10 turns it seems we can begin to train troops. So until that, the situation is a bit perilous. I think we should... Let's make that improved temple.
Imperator, march! No more moves, sir.
And we can bolster our forces a bit as well. No. Perhaps an alliance? Okay. A Apparently not. I don't think so.
Your Honor.
Let's see if we could have some deals with the Dacians.
General, forward!
And yeah. At least some point those roads will be beneficial, but perhaps blacksmith will be useful as well. I don't think we will take that husband either. So we are still waiting for... Oh. So, for some reason the game actually crashed. And it's nice that the Brutii are moving here to help us. And in 4 turns we can begin to train some actual troops. And since we have money, perhaps we should build that infrastructure as much as we can. Okay, good enough. Yeah. And in 1 turn, this city will grow. And that blacksmith actually is quite beneficial, as we have seen in some of the tests, so or versus battles. So I think I need to keep them or build them in the settlements that I will use mostly, or rather produce troops mostly. Two turns. And finally, oh, it seems the Thracians are rather aggressive at this point. Let's see how far that will carry them. Okay, so blacksmith will be the next one. And let's begin the troop production. And soon here as well. And of course, we should strive for Marian reforms as soon as possible. Okay, it seems the Thracians have been driven off.
Without delay.
Orders?
Can we actually... No. Okay, it doesn't bring any benefits for missile weapons. But I guess that's okay.
General! Orders? Onward! Your Honor, watch.
Okay, I think
General, onward!
Mediolanum
Sir, onward!
would be ripe for taking.
General! Sir,
Yeah,
forward!
this guy is a bit better for
General, march! Out of move, sir.
bringing the troops here. Is Batavium practically defenseless? No.
Orders? Sir!
Are the gates open? Oh, now there are two.
Your Honor. Sir!
And we cannot actually bypass that rebel army, so
Engage the enemy! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement under siege, sir! General, forward!
basically we need to...
Sir! Engage
Attack.
the enemy! Settlement under siege, sir! Sir! Imperator, forward!
A not so nice thing about our current situation is that we actually cannot break the enemy walls because we don't have any infantry to actually use the battering rams, so that's a bit of a problem, but let's hope this army will attack us and
Imperator! General! Imperator!
we can eventually
General!
capture the settlement. Oh, it might be actually coming this way. We don't actually need Legion barracks, but practice range will be practical at some point. But let's build sewers first because it will boost population growth.
Orders? Onward! Orders? Onward! Sir! Leaving the army!
It would seem that we are actually doing decently enough as it is.
General! Sir! Orders? Leaving the army! Orders?
Our armies are growing, perhaps not with the best cavalry, but I think it should be decent enough. Oh. That's, by the way, architect and very lively, giving 30% discount for construction costs. That's really nice. Because that army is moving quite close. I think we can afford to transport these troops there, and Flavius is getting a bit old. Okay, now they are attacking. Excellent. So let's try to take care of the reinforcements first. So they will be coming from our left flank. I think somewhere around here.
Reinforcements have arrived, but are they in time to take part in the battle?
Okay, the casualties are starting to mount up there. Oops. And let's try to make sure that they don't get away.
Praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
And it actually seems that they both got away. A shame. Well, that was a close call. Okay, nice.
Is in flight. Pursue them and drive them.
A nice first battle. Of course, had we been able to take down the other enemy general as well, it would have been still nicer, but not too much to complain.
Imperator, engage the enemy! Settlement under siege, sir!
This army might actually mean some troubles, but let's hope we can get enough troops to keep them at bay. That city will last only 2 more turns. Mere infantry, poor beggars.
Units, await my orders! Units! General!
Well, actually, I think
Your reinforcements have arrived. This is
let's
hopeful
wait for
news
that
indeed.
army to come here and eventually... Oh, it's AI controlled. I would not actually want to lose that family member, so it means a bit more aggressive tactics. That unit there looks a bit lonely. Let's see if we could leverage the situation there. Perhaps we attacked a bit too eagerly. You guys are supposed to charge. Okay, good. No need to worry about those guys anymore. And what actually killed some of those? I don't know. Okay, once again, one lonely unit practically coming at us. Let's try to force this unit to change its direction a bit more. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Those guys broke already. Okay, nice.
Enemies show their true virtue. Rome demands
A clean
victory
victory, even if I say so myself.
Victory!
Okay. Eporedorix coming from the enemy's right. I would really like to take him out. Then again, actually, he will be wiped out next turn. So perhaps we will focus on the enemy main army straight away. And if we manage to break this army, I think our situation is rather good for gaining control of the whole northern Italy. And once again, that general is not under my command. It might be because I checked the enemy army after selecting manual control for that. Now that they are reforming, we might get some really nice shots off on their backs. Like that. Is the general getting a bit impatient? That would be good news. Let's try to wipe out that cavalry unit altogether, and let's not make anything rash there. Oh, it's winter and it's forest, or at least almost like forest, so yeah.
Need to learn the value of decimation. If they had discipline, they would not run.
I don't know what my cavalry units are actually doing, but it's nothing good. Good.
Gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Okay. Actually, we might be able to break the whole enemy army. Yeah, looking good. Let's just make sure that they don't rally.
Enemies show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay, quite heavy losses, but I think we have dealt with the main threat in this area. And that should give us some breathing space to retrain our troops, train some new troops, and actually take Batavium as well. Actually, I have to say that after the enemy general fell, I'm rather impressed with these troops, because it was winter and the landscapes had some forest. So, really nice, except the AI control of the reinforcing army.
Victory! Settlement captured!
Oh, and perhaps actually I should have enslaved the population, because it would have supported the growth toward the imperial palace and thus Marian reforms. But these 3 units are to go for retraining, while the majority of the army will head towards Batavium, supported by those units there. And actually this whole army. Okay, some peasants. And let's see. So it's only infantry, though a bit experienced infantry, and from here infantry as well. If this battle goes well, Batavium should fall straight away. But let's see. I think we need to be rather aggressive, so that we could actually wipe the whole enemy army out, or the initial enemy army out, before the reinforcements actually get in here. I was a bit worried that the approach was a bit too aggressive, but apparently fair enough.
general is slain. And the enemy army is in flight. Pursue them
Okay.
and drive them from the battlefield.
Rather friendly of them to let us get into the rear.
General flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Okay,
The gods be praised.
fair enough.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee. All Rome.
Fair enough. And now the question is, should we try to make Batavium the imperial capital? Perhaps we should.
Engage the enemy.
So let's occupy,
This land is Roman.
and then... Oh, we can upgrade missile weapons, that's really nice. And we can even begin training
General.
more of those Cavalry Auxilias. So we could take Salona and Segestica both, and Luva Vum as well. Yeah, to Salona it is then.
Sir.
I guess
General. Sir. Sir. Forward. Sir. Imperator.
popular hero, okay? Since he's a hero, he can
Sir.
take charge of the defenses there.
Orders. General. Imperator. Orders. Sir. Orders. Sir. Prepare for battle. Victory. Sir. Prepare for battle.
Oh. Okay. Time to use
General.
the peasant card.
General. Sir. Leaving the army. Imperator. Onward. General.
At least for now.
General.
Yeah, we need to use it. Okay, so it's a bridge battle. We have a general, they don't. Let's at least give it a try. We may actually get a really nice victory. And if I'm patient enough, we might actually be able to pull back if this is turning into catastrophe. And if I'm not patient enough, I think I might lose the whole army. But let's see. Okay, a good beginning. Oh, that general actually did not get across apparently. Okay, let's give it another try. If the enemy general falls, it might actually break
General is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
the whole army. Or then again, perhaps not. Okay, I guess this is the time for us to pull back. Unless we give it one more shot. Because a significant portion of their strength is actually pulling back. Let's try to make the flanking maneuver properly and break the warband here. Okay, good. Okay, so for a moment it looked like a catastrophe, but eventually the Roman arms prevailed. Nice. I think this will teach the Gauls to try to recapture their lost territory. I think that army is wiped out. Good, because we need some new family members in the area. Unfortunately, we lost one of those Cavalry Auxilia units, but I guess it was worth it.
at your service, watching and waiting.
Imperator, attack! Victory!
Okay, just war bands. We should be able to deal with them without suffering too many casualties. And of course they are on the highest point. Makes sense. Okay. That's a bit aggressive. And since they practically cannot withdraw, I guess they just have to face an annihilation here. Oh.
The enemy show their Oh!
Okay, without casualties. Good.
Victory! Imperator, attack! Attack!
Oh.
Victory! Engage the enemy!
Perhaps
Imperator,
some reinforcements should be sent
General!
at some point. But if they insist to come on small detachments, that's good for us. At least our units can get some target practice.
Cavalry!
Okay, good.
Gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward. The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Fair enough. And still the people don't like it. Well, I guess their loss.
Imperator, sir! Onward! General! General! Orders! 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 Splitting the troops! Orders! Orders! Forward! Sir! Onward! Sir! Sir! Attack!
Okay, some cavalry. This time as well. When this army has been dealt with, I think Salona will be more or less defenseless in front of us. So, let's do some damage with these units before using the bodyguard as a hammer to smash through the enemy army. Of course, we perhaps should engage those skirmishers first. And now these guys can act as a flanking cavalry. And using that rally troops ability will cause the general to stay safe. And the cavalry should be able to do rather well there. Well, apparently not.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
Okay, for a moment it looked like it could go wrong rather badly, but they broke eventually. And of course using that general allows, or rather the casualties are replenished rather easily, so using it as the main attacking force is rather well grounded. Okay, so 4 turns. At the same time, I think we should head towards Segesta right away. Because that... okay. That Thracian army is approaching and we want to take it before they can take it in front of us. Or before our noses, so... Arretium is growing a bit by bit. Perhaps the growth could be faster, but at least the public order will be able to keep up. Segesta, actually it's growing relatively soon. That's good news. And our diplomat is somewhere.
Sir, prepare for battle. Victory!
Okay, apparently.
Engage the enemy.
I think I will fight this manually because, well, at this stage of the game I don't want to lose too many troops, even though I would have rather easy opportunity to retrain them, but still. So they are in the middle of the forest, apparently. I think the missiles alone should be quite enough to finish the job here. Let's hope they will gain some experience. Huh. Well, apparently not.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay.
Rome will be amazed at such.
Some experience for the general, and Segesta will be ours in few turns. Good. Of course, now we need to make sure that we have enough defensive troops, because the Gauls most likely have not forgotten us and are coming this way at some point.
Yes.
Do we have some agreements with the Greeks? At least not yet. And let's visit some of the other barbarians. Oh! Gaul reinforcements. Okay. So long for Macedon.
Imperator! Sir! 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 Orders! Leaving the army!
Those weapon upgrades are so good that I want to
General!
every
Sir!
unit have them as fast as possible.
Imperator! Onward! Imperator! Move out!
Oh, is that army actually trying to relieve Salona? That might be the case. Perhaps we don't actually need to transfer those troops every turn
At once.
anymore.
Once.
I think that's once per several turns should be enough.
This land is Roman!
Oh. Well, that's bad. So, Egypt has 12 provinces. They need to have 15. And they need to wipe out Armenia, holding 2 provinces, and Seleucids, only 2. And we can hardly attack Egypt. So it would seem that we need to double our efforts against the Gauls. So let's leave 2 of the units to guard Salona. Perhaps we need to build a shrine to Jupiter. And we need to start pushing onwards. Or this may end up in defeat. Okay, I think this is quite exciting time. By the way, before getting excited anymore, let's make the buildings before I forget about them. By the way, what? Temple of Jupiter. Okay, so as I was saying, this is quite exciting time to finish this episode 1. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and feel free to post comments, give ideas where to strike next, and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.